today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. Mitchell Trubisky and the Carolina Panthers versus Baker Mayfield and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Now they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Derek Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. It's brought in by Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trubisky trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They go play action. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, his throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 15 now. Trubisky, connection made with Shenault. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Trubisky. This will be caught downfield by Moore. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ezekiel Elliott with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Flush to his right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. And Marshall's got him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. A first down carry by Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Trimble. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And oh, what a catch. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 14 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Throwing here, Trubisky. Eluding, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
High throw, but the catch is made. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And again, it's Mayfield. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And this is now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They go play action. Trubisky looking for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They go play action with Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Tommy Trimble, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Trubisky. Being chased out left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Odell Beckham from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drop.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Toss left to Elliott. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Trubisky to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Elliott is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
From the 36, Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mayfield now. An impressive field almost to the 40 before being taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. On the move to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Inside give to Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mayfield.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Mayfield with it once more. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jordan. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last shot from Mayfield here. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Carolina, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll have another